Hello, Mr. Groundhog. We have a groundhog joining us. We're rolling up and down the fingers. And there's Mr. Bill. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrist. Up to the knuckles and across. And we are back at the fingers, index finger and thumb. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Other hand, index. Middle. Ring. Pinky. We'll go around the back. Switch. 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 And switch. Hinge at the waist, go through the legs. Switch. Switch. And switch. Ooh, let the ball on the floor, assess the feet. Make a note of how the ankles, knees, hips feel. Step on the ball in the middle of the foot, press down 3 times. Up to the knuckles, pressing on each. Roll across the knuckles. Roll across the top of the heel. Press just below the ball of the foot. At the side of the top of the heel. And in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down each bone. And a scribble. Three, 2, 1, release, reassess, and repeat on the other foot. 1 time, 3 times in the middle. 1 time underneath each knuckle. Roll across. Top of the heel. And press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, 2, 1, release. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess the feet, the ankles and the knees and the hips. And let's do some good mornings. And shake the tree. Three, 2, 1. Center. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out, gather in starlight. And center. Same thing in the other direction. And the center. Steps forward. And a knee towards the opposite elbow. Tap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind. And then take a cross step with twist and a punch. And then walk. or march, or jog. So today we're doing a back push 4 with or without something in your hand. Solid squats. So do something else to get that heart rate going, but be safe first and foremost, whatever it is. Putting what you're doing. Maybe a little faster, maybe not. In any event. Yeah, I think I'll skip the rolling since. Yeah. I won't do it after class, get back to work on the garage. So. We're gonna get going here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 10. 20. 30, and take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers, bring the hands up overhead. Come up on your toes if you can, stretch towards the sky. Come on down, bend back if you can. Back to center, bend to one side. Bend to the other. Back to center. Lower the hands, push out at the chest. Come on down, interlace the fingers. Raise the hands up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Go a little higher. Come down and shrug. Roll the shoulders back. And forward. Extend the arms and rotate. Go the other way. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Bring one arm across, press in. And then the other. First arm behind the back, press down and in. And then the other. And form a W, squeeze the shoulder blades together and hold. Release. Squeeze. Release. And squeeze. Release, grab both elbows. Rock side to side. Fists on the temples, bring the elbows forward and back. Come on down and rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. And tuck in the chin. Look in one direction. Drop the chin to the collarbone. Then look up. Back to center, still tuck, look the other way. Drop the chin. And look up. Back to center, still tuck, peck. Like a pigeon. And let's grab a stick, and I'm going to turn on the fan. Let's put the stick inside the arch of one foot, other foot comes out to the side. Bend the knee on that leg, slide down. Stretch the inner thigh. Come on up. Same thing in the other direction. And come on up. Bring one leg out in front, put the stick behind us, slide down the stick. Lift the sole of the foot, wiggle it. Rest the sole of the foot against the stick. Same thing with the other leg, starting with the hamstring stretch. And then the cat. And come back to center. We're going to do Dr. Lee's dynamic stick routine. Stick is on the shoulders, twist at the waist. And then if you want, bring some steps into it. And stop, bring the stick up overhead, go side to side if you can. below the waist, side to side. And then front to back. And other side, front to back. Come front and paddle the kayak. Reverse. And then bring the stick up to the shoulders and flop the wrists. Down below the waist, back up to the shoulders. And overhead if you can. Stop at the shoulders, reverse the grip, flop the wrists. Come on down. And up. And down. And stop at the shoulders, bring it behind you again on the shoulders. And just do some knee ups as high as feels safe for you. And then some hip rotations. Again, just be cautious. And then we're going to bring the stick down to the side. Hands at or near the top, swing behind. Other side. Bring it to the middle. Hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two, step back. We're going to come up on our toes for a second, back on our heels for a second, and rock and roll about 20 times. And then we'll put the stick down and grab anything that you might be holding in your hands. Again, you don't have to. I'm just adjusting my fan here. Be right with you. Now stop. All right. I've got 2 weights. Of course, we're gonna do 4 exercises. We're going to do a squat. Start, we're gonna do a raise. Both hands, then we're gonna do around the clock, either outside or within, and a press. Gonna do 10 on each. We're gonna pick up speed on each of the 3 rounds. And we'll move the squats around in sequence each round. So we're gonna start with squats now. 10 of them. Take a breath. And some raises. And a breath. Around the clock. Breath. And raises. Presses. And come on down and take a few breaths. We're gonna go a little bit faster on this round. And we're gonna move the squats into the number 2 position. We're gonna start with raises. And we'll do so in 3, 2, 1. And take a breath. Squats. Breath. We're halfway there. We're gonna do around the clock. I'm gonna go through the middle. You can do outside or 5 and 5, whichever, if you prefer. And a breath. And presses. All right, take a few breaths before the final round, which again will be a little bit faster. Squats go in the number 3 slot. And we will start with raises in 3, 2, 1. Around the clock, I'm gonna go through the middle again. Squats. And last one, presses. And that'd be it. All right, put down whatever you were holding, if so. We recouped the breath. We're gonna do something called bellows breath today. You can do this standing up or sitting down. I'm gonna do 2 rounds. And it's pretty simple. You inhale through the nose as deep as you can, expanding that belly. And exhaling quickly through the mouth, fully. Take about a second for each inhale and exhale. We're gonna do 10. And then we're gonna breathe normally for a little while, and then we're gonna do 1 more round. All right, bellows breath, here we go. And then just recapture your breath. And get ready for another round in 3, 2, 1. And we'll rub those hands together. Cultivate chi. Om Chibo. And the center, 2 breaths. Let's open our eyes. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it up. And center, 2 breaths. Bring down chi. And go down and gather it up. And namaste.
Thank you, Thom.
Very welcome, Mira. Thank you.
Thanks, Thom.
Stay cool today. Stay cool.
Okay, you too.
Bill, good to see you. Thanks.
Same here, sure.
Thanks. Okay.